Welcome everyone to Beyond the Adventure. Today's episode is Roanoke Star, and let's get started. So for the opening shot here, I wanted to show you guys the star off in the distance. Now, I'll be completely honest with you, when we went down to Roanoke, I had no idea that the star existed. It wasn't until that first night that we had checked in the hotel in Roanoke and we were going out to get something to eat that I saw the star lit up on the mountain, and I was trying to figure out what it was. Anyways, getting started here. The Roanoke Star is located on Mill Mountain. Let me pull up the information out of here. This is off of Wikipedia. So, in 1949, the Roanoke Merchants Association decided to kick off that year's Christmas shopping season by having a neon star built on top of Mill Mountain. So, the Roanoke Star, also known as the Mill Mountain Star and the Hollywood sign of the East Coast, is the world's largest freestanding illuminated man-made star constructed in 1949 at the top of Mill Mountain in Roanoke, Virginia. After construction of the star, Roanoke was nicknamed Star City of the South. This star is visible for 60 miles from the air and it sits 1,045 feet above the city of Roanoke. A couple other cool things, or interesting things on here. Initially, the star was illuminated in all white. Later, the star's colors would change from white to red to indicate a traffic fatality on that day. As part of the bicentennial celebration in 1976, the design was changed to an outer single star of red encompassing inner double stars of white and blue. And they also changed the color on the star if there is a tragic event or anything like that. So when the September 11th attacks happened, the star was kept red, white, and blue for 6 years until April of 2007. But on August 12th of 2006, the star was turned off for 8 days so that it could perform significant electrical upgrades, and the upgrades cost more than $100,000. So right here in the episode, you are actually just seeing a clip where the star was. They had this camera that you could actually go and see a live view of whoever was standing on the platform, which happened to be us at the point in time. Now, heading down Mill Mountain here, you will actually go to a crossroads section of the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is where I brought you guys last week. If you want to check that episode out, the link is up here or down below in the description. Anyways, we are headed down the road here right now. Now, my original goal was to go to, there was a zoo, and then there was also a lookout area on the other side. Like, the star was here, the zoo was here, and there was a lookout here. So we left the star, the zoo was closed because it was a very early on a Sunday morning, if I remember correctly. So right now we were just heading over on the Blue Ridge Parkway to where I thought the second spot would be to have a lookout, but turns out that that spot wasn't really a lookout spot. It was more so a turnaround, like we saw a bunch of those when we were driving through the Blue Ridge Parkway there. There was a picnic area right there on the right that I just happened to pass. Unfortunately, it wasn't open yet. There's a bunch of people parking over there, so I wasn't really sure if there was a trail or something. Anyways, heading up around the corner here, we eventually pull off and over into this little parking area. Should be coming up around the next bend or so. Now, when we got out of the car, I heard this helicopter, and it was like, I don't know, it wasn't too far away, and I could hear it was coming right at us, so I thought I was going to pull out my camera and get a cool shot of it, and then all of a sudden, just like from James Bond, The World Is Not Enough, I believe is the correct movie, but this helicopter was carrying a bunch of saws on the bottom of it. Check this out right here as it flies over. This thing must go down and cut tree branches near power lines or something. That was completely awesome. Never have I seen anything like that in my life in person. It's always been on a movie screen or through pictures. So anyways, here we are at Gum Spring Overlook, where that is going to do it for today's episode. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned next week to see where we go from here. Peace.